Driving down the big road. We're in Atlanta right now. We got an early start this morning. I unfortunately got up at 4 a.m. Isaac didn't get up to about 5:15. Yeah. But he's got to drive. He's got to drive. He got to drive. There he is. Look at him.
On the way. On the way.
We got it. We got her packed down back here. Cameras, guns, clothes in the back. Got the grill, got the coolers. We're ready to go. We talked to the lady that we were going to hunt, Miss Irene. She told us a lot of the little bucks we're chasing. Some of the people that's been down there seen some deer. A good deer had been killed. Any of you Alabama folks on here that been hunting recently, y'all got any tips and tricks for us on the way down here? Any places to stop, maybe a place to go eat? How's the rut going?
Ain't nobody on there right now.
But hey, we're trying. We're headed down this road. We got to watch the race car fest come through Atlanta beside us. A bunch of BMWs was just zipping on by. They're getting it. It's pretty, but they're getting it. It'd be nice if you had a plane, you could just fly where you wanted to hunt.
You ain't got to keep talking, just let it sit.
You know, the weather man said it's supposed to rain today. And it sprinkled a little bit on us.
It's pretty clear down south through here, ain't it?
But I mean, there's some clouds. There's some clouds. But it's pretty. It looks pretty right through here. Good looking area.
Good looking area. We're in the middle of Atlanta.
I'm talking about the mountains and the skies. Good looking area, son. Good looking area.
I wouldn't live in this concrete hell for nothing.
Well, I wouldn't live here either, but it is pretty.
Fair enough. First University Avenue.
Well, you know, we don't really like the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
We're Clemson Tiger fans.
Absolutely not. Poor old Bulldogs had a little rough luck the other night, didn't they?
Poor old Bulldogs got in the trenches with old Notre Dame, and Notre Dame bullied them a little bit. It was nice to see. My old buddy over here now, he says he's a Bulldog fan, but he ain't really a Bulldog fan. He's Clemson.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely
Clemson
not.
Tiger, deep, real deep.
Absolutely not.
Come on, tell them about it one time. Clemson!
Go Dogs.
Y'all didn't hear that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen. You don't need to hear that again. I'm sorry. I apologize. We got the early start because we ain't fighting traffic.
Absolutely not.
Now, our buddies that are coming with us, they fixed to leave the house. We fibbed to them just a little. They asked where we was at. We told them we was about 20 minutes down the road. We was more like 2 hours down the road. We got on it this morning. Me and old Isaac don't like being late. We don't like getting in traffic. And we gotta go spend a little time at Bass Pro Shops and see what we can see there.
What'd he say? No, what?
Huh? About time you got a new hat, ain't it?
Yeah, it's getting a little nasty.
It's rough, son. Usually you gotta wait to get in a house down here, but from the sounds of it, it don't sound like many people hunting down here. Miss Irene told us we could come down about any time, get our stuff in there and settle in. We're going to, is it Otagoville? Otagoville, Alabama.
$157 miles on this trip.
This feller said, would you rather see a tree grow?
Rather see a tree grow?
I reckon.
I mean,
Been watching for a while.
yeah.
I mean, if it grew pretty quick, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty interesting. I can say I ain't never watched a tree grow.
I ain't never seen no sit there and watched one.
Be a pretty timeline though if you had one.
Yeah. That's maybe what you need to do is put a
Japanese maple up and
camera on it and let it sit there and photo lapse the growth of it.
put a timeline on the Japanese maple. Something pretty. Big ATL. You know, that's something I ain't never done. I ain't never got on a plane. You got on a plane?
Yeah, a couple times.
I ain't never got on no plane. If I can't control it, I don't want to be in it. Kind of
Well,
weird.
I mean, they can control it, or you can control it. I'm just sure they probably have rules against that.
Yeah, well, look, that thing go to hitting turbulence and shaking and getting all out.
It gets a little squirrely every now and then.
I'd probably need a new pair of drawers. I couldn't do it. Not ready. Not prepared. Maybe one day.
There's got a head gasket so bad.
Son, I'm smoking like an old Marlboro here. Look at this. Look at this big trailer. The Cowboy Cadillac.
You don't need a CDL for that.
Oh, you might. You see them flames on that thing? Looking fresh.
Hot shot, you gotta have a CDL.
That's what I need. You should have got me an RV to drive me down here.
Yeah.
I'd have been sitting in the recliner watching TV.
Yeah. Get them YouTube views up a little bit. Maybe we can afford one day.
Oh, here we go. Telling me gonna have to make some of these videos.
Yeah. Y'all need to get on there, hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, we still new at this. We're trying. The videoing and hunting is definitely different. If you're just getting into it, you're gonna get frustrated. It's hard. Like me and Isaac, we went to Rutherford County. We was leaving the evening. I shot a 7-point. I'm putting my stuff up in the tree because it's right at dark. I had like 5-7 minutes of light left, and that's when it happened. And I couldn't get it on film. Don't get frustrated. Just keep going at it. It gets easier. Son,
I think the biggest thing about like where we're from is the dang.
things gonna run into us.
Like, oh, he's putting her down right there now.
Biggest thing where we're at that I feel with recording, I don't know how you feel, is it's real thick where we're at, and it's hard to get a lot of footage of the deer, and it's usually something that happens real quick. Like they come in and you got a few seconds to make up your mind.
Well, and I mean, the biggest thing about this too is, like we've always told you, we're deer hunters. It ain't every day you see a big buck where we're from, so if we see one, by golly, we're going to put him on the ground. We can talk about it later. We'll get you a picture or two of him, but we're going to do our best to record him every time.
Now this is going to be some new territory for me down here. It's going to be a little more open. I'm used to hunting that public land, hunting them thickets, and it's some of them places I hunt. If that camera ain't on, you probably ain't going to see him on camera. It's probably about 7-8 yards wide, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's it. You just got to catch them walking through. It's hard to film. It's not like we're hunting big ag fields or anything like that. It just depends on where you're at. But up in the mountains, it does get tricky to run that camera if you, especially just getting into it like we are. And the thing about it is, we do not have the deer population that a lot of states have either. I mean, we have quite a few deer, especially in the county that we hunt in there, but it just depends on
acorns is a bit, yeah, that and acorns. If you don't have a good acorn year, it's hard. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, you got to find the rut funnels. But I'm telling you, if you ain't got the acorns, like last year we had a big acorn mass hit. Saw a lot of deer. This year was totally opposite of last year. We had the acorns low.
What you got, a comment there?
SSB. But last year we had good acorns hit, and we saw a lot of deer. This year, in a lot of the spots we hunted it didn't hit real good. We started getting mobile and hunting hot sign, and it was like the deer just staying in pockets in these thick laurels that you couldn't get in there on them. And I mean, we figured a lot of that out by cameras, but you just couldn't. It was almost impossible to hunt them in some of them places.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you get those deer that hangs out way back up in the mountains. It's adapted to hunt or live in the laurels. And it's a different type of hunting. If you haven't ever done it, I definitely challenge you to come do it a time or two.
And where we're hunting, I don't know what it's like on some of the public land in other states. But you can't block the gate with the truck. You can't drive through. You can't, if the gate's open, you can't take no vehicle on that road. It's all on foot. You just gotta get out and walk. And it's tough carrying all that stuff, getting back way in there and climbing the mountains. If you ain't never been to the Smokies, it's steep. It's steep country, and it's hard on your body. It's hard on you, and it makes it hard to keep getting up and doing it every morning. But you do it because you love it, and we enjoy it. Y'all gonna have to tell old Isaac to find a gas pedal in this thing.
Well, I'm doing 15 over the speed limit.
Papaw over here hanging on. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
It went strange every time.
We come up to a stop sign one time, and I swear, this vehicle is big, long, straight. It was coming from the next state, and he wouldn't pull out and go on. I said, well, we were waiting on Christmas. He gave me a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, we're just running up the road here. It's going to be hard to get a hunting license and pass pro till they open.
What time's the BP open?
I don't know.
Oh. Did y'all know what time Bass Pro open? Because it's, let's see, 8:22 right now.
Really 7 where we're going.
Yeah, we're going to drop an hour back when we get down in here, so it'll be 7:20. It's really 7:22 there. Alright guys, hey, we're gonna log off for a little bit. I'll come back on here in a minute, give y'all an update on how things are going. Might hit y'all up while I'm in the Bass Pro. See what y'all might want to help us purchase.
Yeah, see what we need. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting few days. We'll have some new content coming out. Hang out with us.
Y'all be ready for this content because we're excited. Hang out.